Jessica Fleming is an election clerk here at the Harford County Board of Elections, and she's been involved for quite some time, very passionate about the job. Jessica, thank you so much for being with us.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me.
Now, what is voter outreach?
Voter outreach is a way for people in our office to reach out to the community. It gives us the ability to reach out to the public and allow them to participate in our elections and also promote our registration.
Can you give some examples of the voter outreach program that the Harford County Board of Elections actually coordinates?
Well, we do a lot of outreach in the high schools, so a lot of the high schools we're able to go and even run their SGA and class elections for them and work with them with that, so they have the ability to work with the touch screens and be able to familiarize themselves with it so that when they do go to the polls, they're able to really know what they're doing. We also have Check Your Voter Status, which my deputy director discussed previously. We also have the voter registration volunteers that they come in and I train them on how to go out and to register people to vote. So they're able to verify that their information is filled out correctly on the form and they're able to bring the registration back here.
Well, how does someone become a voter registration volunteer?
Well, they can visit our website and find information on there at harfordvotes.info, and they can also call our office and schedule a training with me then.
You work with a lot of students, so what are some of the common questions that you get from the students when you visit?
A lot of times it's actually, why are we doing this? Why are you here? But it's very interesting going out and speaking to them because a lot of them actually find it to be very interesting. They get to learn how to use the machine. They always want to run away with the voter access cards, but we try to chase them down as much as we can. But they really enjoy it, and then when they become the age, then they're more liable to register to vote.
Now, I understand that you work with handicap accessibility at the poll places.
It primarily deals with the Americans with Disabilities Act. That is how we have 76 precincts in Harford County, and we have 65 locations in Harford County. So my job is to go out and fill out a survey and do measurements and take pictures and report back, making sure that these locations and entrances and exits are ADA accessible and compliant.
Now, how often are the ADA surveys conducted?
Well, it typically happens, and it needs to happen every election cycle, so every 2 years.
As a community, how could we get more involved in the process?
They could come in and do voter registration volunteers. We have plenty of them, probably hundreds out there right now, especially with the League of Women Voters that go out and register people to vote. Also with judges and becoming election judges, we also have EDSS here that we use on election day and utilize on election day as well. They're kind of like judges, but they work more in the office and troubleshooting out in the field.
And why have you stayed involved after all this time?
I stay involved because I started working here when I was about 14, 16 years old.
Wow.
I've been working here for a while and I enjoy it. I love seeing all the judges come in. I help with the judges training. I even remember that I was an EDSS agent for the election in 2010 and I absolutely loved it. And the judges that come back now who I worked with, they all remember me. So it's really nice to be involved in the community and remember people, and there's a lot of great people in Harford County and I really love and enjoy working with them.
Jessica, thank you so much, and Harford County is very lucky to have someone like you in their corner as well.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for speaking with me today.
Well, coming up next, we're going to learn all about the absentee ballot process. Stay with us.